Hi team, this is your Monday morning workout. This is Run Strong, so we are hitting all of those running muscles again. This was a brutal one last week, wasn't it? So kudos to all of you who did this session last week and for everybody that did all of the sessions last week. We got the Facebook group up and going now, so make sure you check in there and let us know how you're going. And we are hitting it again, week 2. So Run Strong, that's all about those running muscles, isn't it? So prepare to get working. We have got a warm-up and then we've got our gold standard exercises to get through. We've got 2 circuits of 3 exercises each, and then we're going into a stretch. So this is going to be very similar to what you did last week, because the idea is that each week you should feel stronger, you should feel more confident at the exercises. So before we go, quick note about motivation. All right, so Polly just came over from next door and I want to share with you my motivation for this workout. So can you see what this is? This is German apple cake, all right? And I'm going to have this right down here to motivate me to get through this session. So whatever it is that motivates you, fix that in your minds, get ready to work. Let's go with our warm-up, and we are going with a 1 minute jog on the spot. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and we're running on the spot. Okay, team, so we're away. It's Monday morning. You're doing this as a recorded class. Everyone is doing this recorded this week. So whenever you are doing this, now's your time to focus. Now's the time to find your energy. And we're going to get through this workout together. We're here for 1 minute. Every 20 seconds I'll give you a shout out and you can up that intensity. So there's 20 seconds right there. So turn it up a little bit. Okay. So lift those knees a little bit higher. Drive with those arms a little bit more. So we've got this quick warm-up to get through, and then we're in for our main exercises. Turn it up again, that's 40 seconds in. So we need to get warmed up quickly. Drive those arms. Good, last few seconds here. Then we're going to go down for a set of squats. I'm going to start shallow, but get deeper as we get through the set. Right, so feet flat on the floor. We're going to go down into the squat, press it up high. We're going to be here for a set of 15. 3, 4, 5. Going down a little bit deeper. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Deeper still. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bring the arms wide. Palms facing up. Stretch the feet wide as well. Now bring it up high. Stretch back to the horizontal and then take one side, reach it down low, other arm stretches up high. Turn to face the ceiling, get that stretch down the length of the arms. Breathe into that stretch. So lengthening, one arm down, one arm up. Bring it back to center, arms wide. Bring the feet a little bit wider. Stretch up to the ceiling. Back to the horizontal. Other arm, we go down low, we go up high. Lengthen through to the fingertips. Imagine lengthening through the spine as well, so you're extended through the length of the spine. Stretch right through to the fingertips, looking up to the ceiling. Bring it back to center, arms wide. Bring the feet even wider if you can. And then we're going to stretch up, but this time as we circle the arms around, we're going to bring the fingertips down to the floor. Feel that stretch down the back of the legs. So plenty of work for the hamstrings coming up. They were aching after the session last week. Walk the feet in, keep the fingertips on the floor. So we're walking the feet in, fingertips on the floor. Feel how that changes the stretch slightly. Still into the hamstrings. Roll it up high. Reach to the ceiling. Circle round. And back to jogging on the spot. We're here for another minute. So go, go, go. Running on the spot. So right then, while we're doing this, in the workout, we're going to start off with our gold standard exercises. So these were the 3 exercises that we chose, which are going to be a marker for you through these 5 weeks to chart your progress. So the 3 exercises are donkey kick. So that is all about balance. It's about that stability of the hips, knees and ankles. We've got a squat with the knee drive. So that's about your strength. It's about your stamina, endurance, and it's about being able to put together those 2 positions flowing from one to the next. And then lastly, we've got lunge ups. So again, that's coordination, alignment, and posture. Speed this run up a little bit. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. Go, go, go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so should be warmed up, ready to go. We're going to start out with this donkey kick. So your challenge is to manage 5 perfect reps. We'll give it a little practice one, and then we'll get into it. So this is your practice and your recap. So we're going to start out knee lift position. So stand up tall. Allow your breathing to come back under control. We're standing tall on that single leg. So from there, we're going to transition into our donkey kick. So we kick out back, extend that back leg. So really extend that leg nice and long. I'm going to hold it there, but I'm going to reach forward with the arms. So I'm exaggerating that length. I'm stretching from the fingertips right through the length of the body, right through to the toes. I'm going to hold it there for a few moments. And then I'm going to bring that knee back through. And there's our start position, standing up tall. Right, so there's loads of work going on here through all of those hip stabilizer muscles, right down the length of the leg, but also through the core and even through the shoulders as well as you lengthen those arms. Bring that foot back down and march it out. So the challenge, like I say, is to do that 5 times on each side. Now, if you can manage it 5 times without putting a foot down, without wobbling about, brilliant. But more than likely, you'll find that you do wobble. You might put a foot down. You might need to take a break. That's fine. It's taking from what you're able to do now through to what you can do in 5 weeks' time. So do your best, focus on your form, and each week you'll see progress. So let's get ourselves set up. 5 perfect reps. So knee lift up, standing tall. Get ready. So 3, 2, 1. Kick it back, donkey kick. Hold that leg there, so lengthen the leg. Lift the arms up, stretch them forwards. Lengthen, hold it there for a few moments. 3, 2, 1. Transition back through. The knee comes up. That was our first rep. Stand tall. So we're not putting the foot back down on the floor in between. Get ready. Kick it back. Lengthen that back leg. There's your donkey kick. Stretch the arms forwards. Lengthen. Hold it there for a few moments. Feel that standing leg working. Bring that knee back through. That was 2 reps. Stand tall so you come back to that perfect position each time. Kick it back. Donkey kick. Push it back. Stretch the arms forwards. Hold it there. Really lengthen that back leg as far as you can. Push out with the toes. Push forwards with the arms. Bring it back through. 3 reps done. 2 to go. Right, kick out back. Lengthen the leg, lengthen the arms. Hold that position. Sweep that knee back through. There's our start position. Last rep. Kick it out back. There's your donkey kick. Lengthen. Lengthen the arms. I can feel all that tension in that standing leg. Hold it there. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring it back through. There's our knee lift, that's our start position, that's the position you finish with. Place the foot down, ouch, and march it out. Loads of work through that standing leg, isn't there? I can feel it all down the length of the hamstring, I can feel the ankle working constantly to maintain balance. Right, so remember that start position then, we're coming back to that position each time. And when I said coming back to that perfect position, that just means that you're not rushing it, and you're not just coming up to a knee lift, slouching with your posture, and then kicking straight back out. You've got to refine your alignment after each rep. Other side then. Set up. There's our knee lift position. That's what we're coming back to each time. Make sure you have switched legs. Yep, other side. Good. Get ready. First rep. Kick it out back. Lengthen the leg, lengthen the arms. Hold it there for a few moments. Bring it back through. There's our knee lift. 1 rep done. Second rep. Kick it out back. Lengthen the leg, lengthen the arms. Hold it there. Mindful of how you're holding the whole body. And engage those core muscles. Bring that knee back through. Stand tall. Third rep, kick it out. Lengthen the arms as well. So lengthening from the fingertips right through to the toes. Bring it back through. Re-find that start position. Find that alignment. Once you're set up, kick it out back. We've got 2 reps to go. This is number 4. Lengthen the arms. You know what, from here I can just about reach that apple cake. Just about, so close. Lengthen. Bring it back through. That was number 4, wasn't it? So last one. Kick it out back. Lengthen the arms. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee back through. Where's that start and finish position? There it is. Place the foot back down and march out. Whoa, right, that was donkey kick. These exercises should be challenging. These are your Gott gold standards. Right, next one, squat with a knee drive. This is a worker. This is really going to get all those running muscles working. So we squat down, we drive a knee up high. Squat, there's your knee drive. Let's do a few practice reps. Okay, so squat down, knee drive up. I want you to anticipate that shift of the body weight from one foot to the next, so you're smooth, you're flowing. I like to touch down with the fingertips and then bring knee to opposite elbow like this. And I try and engage the tummy muscles as I drive that knee up. Bang, so it's a powerful movement. Up to you how low you go on this one. Okay, so find that movement that works for you, right? That's enough practice. So your challenge then, this is what we did last week. Your challenge is to see how many reps you can do in 1 minute. So I want you to keep that tempo up, but your form has got to be spot on. So don't get sloppy just because you're trying to go fast. How many perfect reps can you do in 1 minute? All right, get yourself ready then. 1 minute coming up. How many reps can you do? Get ready, going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go! 1 minute. Squat to knee drive. You're going to work through this minute. You've got good form. You're going to maintain that technique. It's your strongest alignment. You're using the power and the strength from those legs and the glutes. Good. All right, let me see that flow. Those smooth transitions from one side to the next. Using the power from that core. You're halfway. Keep this going, maintain that form. 15 seconds left. You should be feeling that burn in those legs. 5 seconds left. Last few reps. 2, 1, and stop. Whoa, march those legs out. Good job, team. Well done. Right, so we had donkey kick. We had the squat with the knee drive. We got one more exercise for our gold standards. You can take a little drink of water if you need it. And then we'll set up for our third exercise. So, third one. And again, we worked at this loads last year doing the Zoom classes. This is our lunge to knee lift. So we're going back to that knee lift position. So I do a lot of work on a single leg here because it really helps with that hip stability, which is often the first thing to go when you're out running. So if you can maintain that stability and maintain that alignment, you can maintain your running form a lot longer. So we're in this single leg knee lift position. So from here, we're going to transition back into a lunge, keeping the back up straight, and then push back through. There's your knee lift. So lunge, back up straight, knee lift. There. You can see I'm standing up tall with no slouching. Lunge to knee lift. I like to do this with the sprinter arms. I find it helps kind of counterbalance that movement. There. You can see as we do this, that everything is tracking forwards and backwards. There's very little side-to-side movement, is there? So it's that alignment that you're maintaining. So shoulders are level, hips are level, and the knee is tracking smoothly forwards and back. Right, those are your practice reps. Your challenge here is to do a straight set of 15. Now, you might find that 15 is too many. You might need to break this down into sets of 5, or maybe a set of 10 is right for you. Whatever is going to work best for you, that's where you are this week. Build it up over the next few weeks. Set of 15, though, is your target, and that's what I'll be doing here. So join in however you can. So, set this up. One knee comes up. Here's our start position, and again, this is that perfect position that you come back to after each rep. Get ready. We're going to lunge back in 3, 2, 1. Lunging back. We're doing a set of 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep it going. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. March it out while you're recovering. Right, so just while you're recovering, I've got the 2 recordings going on here, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay, I think I just lost you in a minute ago there. Okay, other side, we're going to go knee lift up. There's our start position. So knee lift up, arms in sprinter. We lunge back, drive it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, keep that focus. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. March that out. Right, if you manage your full set of 15, you should have had that burn going on in those legs. Right, well, that is your 3 gold standard exercises. You can take a little breather just there. Oh, those legs are burning. Grab a drink of water. Okay, and then we're going into our circuits. These are fairly quick fire, 3 exercises each. That's all. I'll set the timer up, and then we're away. Right, so yeah, I'm filming this on the iPad and on the laptop. I think you're going to end up getting the laptop version because the iPad just crashed out again there. This is the second time I've had to do this workout tonight. I did it. I did it the first time through, stopped the iPad, and it lost it. So this is actually my second run through this evening. So bear with me if the legs are struggling. So this is your first time through. So I want to see energy. I want to feel that energy coming across the screen here because we need it for this next circuit. 3 exercises, 25 seconds on each, 3 times through. I'll tell you what they are. We've got jumping jacks. We've got the squat to knee drive that we did a moment ago, and then we're down on the floor for a plank. Those are your 3, going in 5 seconds. We got jumping jacks. You could do a half jack, you could do a full jumping jack, or do something totally different. We're away, 25 seconds. Okay, so we're all in this. If you want to do something different, you can do something that gets the heart rate up. Maybe jumping jacks don't work for you. Maybe you could do something else. You work at your exercise, you get that heart rate up. After this, we're going into that squat with the knee drive. Set up. So we're only doing 25 seconds here. You did a minute a moment ago. Right, so go. Let me see it. Let me see that intensity that you can work at. Squat to knee drive. Touching down in the squat if you can. Powering up with that knee drive. Knee to opposite elbow. We're down for a plank after this. There's your time. Down into plank position. Okay, so we're there in plank. You can hold that plank position or you can do variations. Variation I'm going to do this time is from low plank into high plank. Drop it back down. Right, so you don't have to do this. But if you want a variation of a plank, That works the shoulders a little bit more. Low to high plank is an option. Back up on your feet, second time through. So we're going into jumping jacks. Oh, having all sorts of IT issues today. Alright, so keep on going with your jumping jacks. We've got 15 seconds left. You're still in this, aren't you? Yes, you are. Good. 10 seconds left. There's no way I'm doing this workout for a third time this evening. 5 seconds left. Squat with the knee drive. So set this up. Squat down, knee drive up. 25 seconds, we're away. Last 10 seconds. So are you still working? Are you still in? Is the intensity high? 5 seconds. Down for a plank after this. Down into plank position. So I'm going to go low plank to high plank. So we're doing this little circuit 3 times through. So that was twice, wasn't it? So we've got one more lap around this circuit. Jumping jacks, squat with a knee drive, and plank. Let's do this. Last time through. Jumping jacks. Wind it up a little bit. Come on, Team Tyree. This is high intensity, isn't it? So let's see it. Let's start this week off well. Last set of squats with the knee drive after this. Squat down, knee drive up. Squat down, knee drive up. Go! Come on, use any strength you've got left in those legs. Heard quite a few comments this last week about the legs aching after Monday's workout. I could feel that. Okay, down on the floor for a plank. Okay, I'm just going to hold this plank position. Yeah, so plenty of aching legs after last Monday's session. Hopefully this week, okay, that recovery will be a little bit swifter, but you might also find that you've worked harder this week knowing what's coming up. You might be able to done more reps this time, so expect some aching legs over the next few days. But as time goes on, I think you condition yourself to the workouts, and that achiness is less each week. Right, that was your timing. Oh, your timer finished there. Finish there for that circuit. We got another circuit to do. Up on your feet, team. Grab a drink of water if you need it. Final bit of work is this last circuit. We've got 3 exercises again, 3 times through. So, 3 exercises. We're going to start with a step back lunge. Step back into the lunge, bring it up. Do what you like with the arms. I end up doing this sort of movement for some reason. So it's a step back lunge. You're keeping the back up straight. Step back lunge, alternating legs. After that, we're back into our single leg position, but this time we're doing a kick out. There. Kick out one side, kick out on the other side. Those are your 3. This is your last bit of work. So, Team Tyree, get ready. You're going in 5 with that alternating step back lunge. Go! So alternating step back lunge. I feel that work in the legs. I can feel those legs work already. So you can feel that fatigue building up in the quads, in the glutes. Keeping the back up straight. So you're on a single leg after this. So onto a single leg. So there's your single leg stance. And from there, you're kicking out. So a single leg kick out. So the back is up straight, making sure nothing else moves. So you can see there's no leaning back. You're just fully extending that leg. You might find that you need to kick down an angle. So you're only kicking as high as your flexibility allows without compensating by leaning back. Okay, other side. So our start position, the knees up at 90 degrees. And we kick out from there. Just realizing I'm pulling that leg all the way back in, aren't I? So I'm getting that full range of movement around the knee. So it's fine if you do that. As long as you're not leaning back, it's that extension part of it which is the hardest bit, isn't it? So you can feel that tension in the quads. So the hip flexors here are working. Your extender muscles, the quadriceps here are working. And you're getting that active stretch down the back of the legs. That's your first round. Second round, step back lunge. There's your step back lunge. I'm going to bring the arms out wide this time. Do something different with the arms. So arms out wide, step back lunge. So we're there. Arms wide, palms facing up. And again, that alignment is hips level, shoulders level, knees tracking smoothly. And it's a forward and backwards movement, minimal side to side movement. Bring it up into knee lift position. I'm going to drop these arms down. From there, kick outs forward. So mindful of how you're holding the whole body. So that posture should be just as it is if the foot was on the floor. So nothing changes. It's just a kick out. 10 seconds left this side. So we are nearly finished. You've got to just keep this focus for these last few intervals. Other side, knee lift up. So we're doing a kick out here. There. So this is our last run through, isn't it? Okay. Right, I'm starting to eyeball that apple cake sitting right there. By the way, actually, you couldn't see that before. Right, let me put this in place of the other camera. You see that? There it is. That's the motivation for this workout. German apple cake. There we go. That was a sneaky little breather for me. Last time through, we're doing alternating lunges, arms out wide, and then single leg kickouts. And this is going to finish our workout. So arms wide. Okay, so we can finish this, can't we? We can do these lunges. We can move strongly. We've got the back up straight. Yes, of course we can. We're Team Tyree. Single leg kickouts after this. There was your timer. Single leg. So let me see that balance for the last time. Kick out. So you've had all of these exercises to get through in this workout. So a really good test for your running strength. You've got your Gott gold standard exercises, but we've also got our stretches as well. Right, so place it down, other knee comes up. So stand tall. It's our last interval here, and then we'll do a quick stretch. So your gold standard stretches then. Hip flexors, that's going to be our first one. Hamstrings, and it was a seated hamstring stretch. And then you've got your sun salutation YouTube video to go through. I'm probably going to end up doing these stretches fairly quickly in this recording, but you can spend longer doing them in your own time. So hip flexors and hamstrings are your two target stretches. All right, march that out. Well done, team. So we got through that workout. Definitely hit those running muscles. Let's do those two stretches quickly here. So we're going to go straight down onto one knee and your hip flexor stretch. So your hip flexors are in here. The back is up straight, hips are level. Bring the whole body forwards to go into that stretch. I'm down at that point of stretch here. Top of the thighs, those hip flexors. Breathe into this. So the hip flexors respond to a slow stretch, as in taking it to that point of stretch and then allow your breathing to help you relax into the stretch and allowing that tightness to release. Might help to reach up with that arm. Feel how that increases the stretch. And again, take a few breaths in that position. Use that out breath in particular to release. And you can actually feel that release. You can feel yourself drop deeper into that stretch. You definitely don't want to force this one. Allow the muscles to release themselves, and that's when you go deeper into the stretch. Feel that stretch down the length of the sides as well as you reach up high with the fingertips. Bring it back up, switching sides again. You can spend longer in this stretch after the recording's finished if you like. So bringing the body forwards, get to that point of stretch. I can feel that come on at the top of the hip, at the top of the thigh. Take a couple of breaths there, using that out breath to go deeper into the stretch by releasing that tension, and then you can reach up, lengthen the fingertips right up to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I often find that takes quite a few breaths to actually allow that to release. So we're going into this hamstring stretch. So your marker for this hamstring flexibility is this seated hamstring stretch. So you're going to start by sitting up straight. I can feel the tension down the back of the legs already. I'm going to take a breath in, and on the exhale, I'm going to reach down towards the toes and hold it there for a few breaths. And again, allow your breathing to help you release, relax, and go deeper into that stretch. So you can get a marker as to your hamstring flexibility and also your spine mobility as to how far down your legs you can reach, how close to your toes you can get, or perhaps how much of your foot you can grab. Okay, bring it back up to seating position. So seated up straight, back up straight. Take another big breath in. On the exhale, go back to that stretch. Take a few breaths there using that exhale. And again on this one, I often find it takes a few cycles of that inhale and exhale down and holding it here. It takes a few cycles of that to really release through those hamstrings. Good, so you could spend longer doing this after the recording if you feel you need to. After that one, I quite often like to go into that Abductor Stretch. Is that a clam stretch? Is that what this is? Stretching out the adductors so the soles of the feet are together and you're trying to sit up straight. And even in that position, I can feel that stretch in the adductors. You could gently press down on the knees or on the shins, but I find I can feel that stretch just by getting into that position. I can actually pull the knees down towards the floor to increase that stretch. I find that quite a difficult position to get into, but I can feel the stretch in the adductors. Maybe this is one that I need to work on more over these few weeks. Again, you can use your breathing to help release into that. And then from there, I'm going to go back into that seated stretch. Inhale, exhale down, and lo and behold, I can get a little bit further into that stretch. 3, 2, 1. And relax it there, bring it up. Right team, you can spend longer doing some stretches. You can go to that YouTube tutorial for the sun salutation. Now would be a great time to do that. But you got through your Monday morning workout. That was run strong, doesn't half hit those running muscles. So another workout completed. Next one is Wednesday morning. Tune in for that one. I am now going to go and give this apple cake some attention. I'll see you guys next time in the gym. Good job getting through that. See you next time.